Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We are continuing recitation from Surah Al-Baqarah from verse 92. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. ولقد جاءكم موسى بالبينات ثم اتخذتم العجل من بعده وأنتم ظالمون وإذ أخذنا ميثاقكم ورفعنا فوقكم الطور خذوا ما آتيناكم بقوة واسمعوا قالوا سمعنا وعصينا وأشربوا في قلوبهم العجل بكفرهم قل بئس ما يأمركم به إيمانكم إن كنتم مؤمنين. The worship of the cow or the calf. The worship of the calf or the cow. This has been a disease of Bani Israel at the time of Musa alayhi salam. And if you check the story there, it's very amazing that Allah has saved Bani Israel not a while ago from the greatest of their enemies, which was Fir'aun. And Allah saved them with such a miracle that has never appeared in history. That is turning the sea into a dry land, طريقا في البحر يبسا, a dry land where all the 12 tribes of Bani Israel crossed with easiness. And the sea split. And when they crossed, the last of them they crossed, then Fir'aun and his army attempted to go into the same tariq. Allah has drowned them all and killed them all. And they got the richness of Fir'aun, his golds and silver and whatnot. They have inherited it. So what else you want? I mean, this is the greatest of the favors of Allah, that they can see it physically in front of their eyes. It was visible to them. So after such a miracle, they started to worship other things. They wanted some other gods. Perhaps from the same ornaments and the golds that they got from Fir'aun, they made a ijl. They made a calf. This Samiri, this person has made this calf and said, "Hada ilahukum wa ilahu Musa fanasi." This is your Lord, and they started to worship him. أَفَلَا يَرَوْنَ أَلَّا يَرْجُعُ إِلَيْهِمْ قَوْلًا وَلَا يَمْلِكُ لَهُمْ ضَرًّا وَلَا نَفْعًا. How can they miss the real God after bestowing all this favor? This angel in front of them, this calf in front of them, doesn't speak, doesn't talk. It's an inanimate statue. How can you miss this thing for the real God? You mistake it for a real God. But this is what happens. Yani after Musa came to you with all this kind of bayinat, all this kind of clear proofs, still you took a calf as an object of worship. Where is your aql? Where is your aql? And it's very interesting to see when in the start of the Wall Street you see this bull. So it's the same species. We also have nowadays this ijl, and this is the object of worship. It's running the whole world. This God that is called Wall Street. Other name is capitalism. Other name is money. Other name is materialism. All falls into this ornamental thing that called ijl, and it is there in Wall Street. That bull that symbolizes the capitalism actually. Check the movement of Occupy Wall Street, and you will find that this ijl is there, this bull is there. This ijl has actually graduated and became a bull now. It's no more a calf. So these are the things that made Bani Israel go astray, and these are the same thing that made the inheritors of Bani Israel, that's the Roman Empire, are the inheritors of the Bani Israel, and America is the inheritor of the Roman Empire. They just make all the symbols of it in Washington, or for that matter this Ajal is in New York. So when you look into things in a fast pace, this is what appears very clear to you, right? You can't mistake these things. And in the next verse that I have recited, that's another amazing thing, that Allah has risen this huge mountain of Tur on their head and asked them that take an oath and contractually obliged to worship me. So out of afraid they all did that, but then sami'na wa asayna. You see this, when the love of the Ajal and other gods goes very deep into the heart, then so many clear proofs doesn't work. So that's the essence of La ilaha illallah. Remember, the La ilaha illallah starts with a negation, because when things are inside your heart, other deities and objects of veneration and worship is in your heart, then the truth will not enter it. So in order for the truth to enter your heart, you have to create a negative pressure by emptying your heart from first. So that's the step number one. So if you avoid step number one and go immediately to step number two, meaning that you bring Allah into your heart, which is already preoccupied with so many things, then that's not the Tawheed. Tawheed means from Wahid, which is one, but you already have other things over there. وَأُشْرِبُوا فِي قُلُوبِهِمُ الْعِجْلَ بِكُفْرِهِمْ. So this is, I think, is a great lesson we get from these verses. Wallahu a'lam wa sallallahu ala nabiyyina Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.